Hey guys, Rich Nance, self-defense editor of Handguns Magazine. Today we're talking about accuracy, and what I'm really concerned with is practical accuracy, not the inherent mechanical accuracy of this pistol. In this case, we're shooting the XDM 9 OSP, and it's mounted with a Trijicon RMR, which is a red dot sight, which makes things a little easier, particularly when we're at distance. Now, the target is also important. We have a realistic target here, which the thoracic cavity area is about the size of my hand. As you can see, you have lungs and a heart represented. So in close quarters, like at the 3-yard line, there's not a lot of time for deliberation. There's not a lot of time to get a good sight picture to make this precise headshot. So we want to focus on that heart and lung region. Let's move to the 3 and I'll show you what this looks like. Okay, again, from here, our gun's out. We have maybe someone's charging us with a knife or whatever the case is. We punch out and we get our hits just like that. Now, those are very good hits in the spinal column there, and I did just get a glimpse of that red dot in the RMR as I punched out. But the bottom line is I don't have a lot of time to aim. The threat is immediate, and I have to get rounds on target, again, in that high value area. Let's move back, and I'll show you how accuracy can change at distance. All right, so now we're at about the 10-yard line, and this is considerably further, obviously, than we were last time. So we're gonna have to aim a little bit. We still wanna draw our pistol out fast. We wanna present it. We wanna slow down on our presentation, though, to make sure we get our shots. There's a couple good shots there, almost in the same hole. Again, the red dot sight really simplifies the aiming process. But after those 2 shots, I may take that headshot, but when I do, I really have to slow down. And that one, I'm a little high and right of where I want to be. Let's see if I could fix that. Yeah, right on that dot right in the head that time. So again, from this distance, you may still target the body initially, so you have some effect on the target. But if you're going to make a headshot from this distance, it really is going to be requiring a lot of concentration. Let's shoot the number 4 this time. That number 4 square. Yeah, no problem there. So again, at this distance, it becomes more difficult to hit. You're gonna have to slow down. If you'll notice, when I targeted the thoracic cavity, those shots were considerably slower than when I was at the 3-yard line. But you know what? Let's take it back even further and see how things play out. All right, now we're about 17, 18 yards. Again, we're gonna have to take our time from this distance. We still wanna draw, but as we're punching out, we have to get a good sight picture and be very mindful of our trigger press. That was a good shot right on top of the other shots in the thoracic cavity. Let's hit that a couple more times. Now, if you don't have a red dot, if you're just using iron sights, at about 12 yards or so, this sight, the width of it, starts to cover about the size of a 3x5 card, which also replicates the heart. So it can be more difficult at distance. I was once training with Scott Reitz, a former LAPD SWAT cop, and he had us hitting targets at 250 yards, man-sized targets. It was with a Springfield 1911 that I borrowed that day. I hit this target at 250 yards. So I'll tell you, it can be done. The mechanical accuracy of these is all you need, but you have to be able to do your part. So let's see now at this distance. Let me see if I can hit that number 2 circle. Now I'll go for that number 6. To review, at the 3-yard line, you need to get those rounds on target quickly, so you aim for a large area, the thoracic cavity. You don't need precise aiming, you don't need precise trigger finger placement, but as your target gets smaller, in this case by us moving back, you really have to concentrate on the fundamentals, and I'll tell you, having a red dot sure helps.